from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another game of the Pittsburgh Steelers franchise. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay to the end of the video. Even if you got to skip through it, that's fine. I know it's a long video. I know you are busy. Or you could listen to it while you're doing some homework, doing some chores around the house. I'll be here. It's going to be a jam-packed, action-packed game. Hope you're ready.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top
yeah.
The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game,
let's do it.
not going to benefit at all.
All the users have played their game, so we ought to see little updates.
Underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. That's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
An option handoff here to Davis.
Oh, yeah.
And an early, how do you do right there?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Good shit, TJ.
There to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle.
Damn, the Bears beat the hell out of the Giants.
Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room.
Come on. Yes, sir.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
I like it.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Okay. So we got.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
I'll take it.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 11.
That's a good little stop.
Still well short.
Good stop.
It's 4th down. Now on 4th down,
Come on, Gary.
team sending
Come
this
on.
one away.
Catch a block. Catch a block. Take it.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah.
And in the AFC last week,
yeah.
our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
I like it. What? He's down. Down.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Down. Can we get a... Come on, bro.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? Is the video convincing enough to overturn?
Yeah, his elbow's down.
Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Okay, good deal. Oh, Pickens is back. Thank God above.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled
All
a fumble. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
What?
A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. The heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he has the first down yard.
That was easy money, right?
Down right at the 45.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance.
Yeah,
But a short
easy money.
yardage trying to pick up first downs. That big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
They go play action here.
Oh!
And the Raven pressure too much.
Good
Down
God.
he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Did not like that at all.
They're going to look to throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Damn it.
Now it's 3rd down.
What?
An incomplete pass on that last play.
Wait.
And that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What?
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a
Hold on.
timeout by the offense.
What the hell was this about?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this
What the
first
hell?
quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ah!
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the punt team on now as this
Good
one's
punt.
sent away.
That's a good punt. That's a good punt.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
Yeah,
right?
he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Jackson going to keep it running right. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Good shit, TJ.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Jackson.
Ah!
Side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he will
Give me a
have
break.
the Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to
Look at Indy 7-1, dude, with Carson Strong at quarterback. Who would have imagined that? Malik Willis leading them to a 4-4 record.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And he stopped immediately.
String-a-ling playing the Cowboys this week.
A nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Now here's a throw that's complete, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Tied up for old J-Dunk.
To throw is Jackson.
God damn.
Underneath to Dobbins. And they're going to have themselves another first down as
this motherfucker.
The Steelers 16.
Stringling up 3-0.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
There we go.
Yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line.
TJ in there fucking causing havoc, son.
Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Jackson now. And he's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
I hate this fucking. I hate the Ravens. I hate them.
His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens
I hate them.
Taking the early lead.
Hate them.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen
cover 3 right here.
Starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule
or not.
Whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or
not.
Seed
I'll take it.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play.
I'll take it.
His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
I was worried about that one, I'm going to be honest.
Just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These 2 teams all tied after 1. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner.
Gotta figure something out.
Caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Dalvin's going to take the handoff on the option. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space.
God damn it. I hate this motherfucker.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Fuck, man.
Now that definitely hurts.
Excuse my language, but god damn.
And they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
Pick that shit off.
And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
He'll get this one down near
I'll
the
take it.
20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Damn, I ate that one up. I ate that one up.
His tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And a short gain here down to the 22. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
God damn.
Pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick.
I'll take it though. Wish I would have got a touchdown, but can't really complain about this. That, you know, turnover and points. So it gives me kind of an advantage.
Put together a little drive and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner.
All right,
Just do it.
come on, Bush. The hell was that? The hell was that? The hell was that?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
We'll go Trent.
He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those.
Give me that!
And maximizing opportunities.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne and try to knock
Oh my God.
it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
So they're forced to punt on 4th.
Can you block him?
Away.
Barely, but I'll take it.
On the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. To throw now on 1st down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That swung out wide to Harris. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
I'll take it.
That was a route
what?
not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And some room to roam now.
God damn.
He'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, Paul.
Damn.
Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a carry for Dobbins. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They go play action with Jackson.
Ooh, go get his ass.
Out of the pocket.
What?
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own. But
bullshit, bro.
With a 3rd down situation.
Golly.
From the gun, Jackson.
There we go, Miles.
There as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to put
Take
the
it.
ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
4th down, here's Jackson. Complete, they cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty.
I'll take it.
Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He gets it complete to Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Fucking ugly.
So this is a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2nd and 15. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give him some
Oh, come on, Quinn.
and have that ball delivered with good time. And they got it done.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Cover 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
You sons of bitches.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell into
I got it.
2 minutes remaining in the 1st half. 10-7, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe.
Yeah.
What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Yeah.
Now back to throw. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Oh, my.
Intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the
Fuck!
Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. So this is something we didn't see at all.
I'm about to fucking run the fuck out of the ball second half.
But giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to...
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the
Fuck
Ravens
you.
going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Now it's Jackson. He finds Bateman over the middle. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he is out of bounds.
Madden gonna Madden, I guess, huh?
Hold on a second. Was
Madden gonna Madden.
That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? The only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Oh, yes! Ball don't lie, son.
And his guys have got it back at the closing
Ball
stages of the first
don't
half.
lie.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in the second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
And he'll just push his way forward
I'll
for
take
a
it.
few as the clock will run.
As the clock will run, doesn't fucking run.
So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it's the Browns who are out on top.
Deshaun.
With 2 touchdowns thus far. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting New York Giants. Justin Fields leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. See what's happening.
Wow,
with
that's
the
not
Bengals.
Paul Brown Stadium
And
anymore.
They have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. A couple of touchdown passes there for Joe Burrow. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game.
Let's do it.
Welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Run the ball.
Calling for more of the same. They're set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Run the ball.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Bro, what are you doing?
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly, and that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived in the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. He's got this down to the 35. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
41 yards on the ground for him so far. A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work. And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
On 2nd down now, it's Harris, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you.
Najee Harris,
Fuck you.
touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the box.
Yes, sir.
You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the...
Yes, sir.
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Yes, sir.
Taken down. TJ Watt in there to get
TJ, what the hell are you doing?
Number 6 now for him.
TJ over there floating.
He shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Pittsburgh
Najee
offense
show.
at the line to start their next drive. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Let's try old Kenneth Walker.
Has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. They'll look to throw here. It's brought in by Harris. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And now we get into the
I'll take it.
Because a lot of teams with a two-score
I'll take it.
they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Zone running is fun.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. With that last carry, he's now over 8,000 career rushing yards.
Damn.
All right, big applause. Lots of clapping for this one, right? Think about it this way. Along the way, he has passed Hall of Famer Terrell Davis.
Oh.
Now he's starting to approach another Hall of Famer in Larry Zonka.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I don't know what that was, but I kind of liked it. That shit always happens. Oh, look at that cutback. Y'all see a little cutback? Did you like it?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in.
Attrition. I like that.
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he
Jeez Louise.
And it's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Steelers touchdown.
Oh.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers find a way.
That was perfect.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. They also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Perfect. Come on, Bush. Get out there.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so
something
well,
else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to do something big and get things down in the excitement area.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. When we talk about defenders,
yes, sir.
Linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Party alert. Cleveland over New York so far. Nick Chubb, 3 touchdowns so far.
He's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
This could be bad.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Get the ball!
Was able to get in there, and they will indeed
Jesus.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jesus
on 1st down
Christ.
Now here's 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Oh.
They're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time.
That's what I'm talking about.
And he's brought down. T.J. Watt. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that'll be caught by the big tight end Andrews. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
They gonna take the points? Oh, they're going for it.
Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Farley.
Right, and that's complete.
Farley!
Wind up getting this one.
God, who are you?
20.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now.
You fucking bum.
Give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
47 yards rushing for him now to this point. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Shifts by him.
Oh, okay. Well,
so a decent
whatever.
Deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Dobbins. And they will stop him after a fair
Oh, Lordy.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
I don't know who the hell that was.
Extra point right down the middle. And
I
the
didn't
lead is
know.
trimmed down to 10.
Okay, onside.
An
Oh, they're going to kick off.
14
Okay.
plays all told. And
Whatever.
It's capped off by the Baltimore score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
Can we just, yeah, just go goal line?
You're taking charge.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard.
I actually like that a lot. I like that a lot.
When a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Justin Matabike there to bring him down. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he gets it inside the 35,
I love this kid.
just shy of the 30.
I love him.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
No, I'm not. I'm calling a double team, you fucking idiot. He's down. He's down. That's so stupid. Like, it just like, he's obviously down. Like, what ref in their right mind would call that a fumble? Thank you.
Now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video...
Well, no shit. Look, I mean, his fucking wrists and knees down. Stupid.
This is a tough one to overturn.
You're an idiot, ref. I just want to let you know firsthand. No shit.
So that challenge, a successful one. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They run again with Harris. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Double team
They've
Jordan
got it 1st
Davis.
and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Timeout.
And
Okay.
we'll see a timeout.
Just keep Najee fresh. That's what you need to do.
Stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. They'll try to run with Harris. And
Yeah, well, who saw that coming? Absolutely no one in the stadium. Definitely not. Definitely no one in the stadium saw that. String-a-ling! Touchdown! What an idiot. Dude, my kicker, trash! Trash! Ah, Siebert. Fucking jackass. Boom it with the wind on his back, only kicks it 3 yards deep into the end zone. Trash.
At the 25. Jackson and the Ravens, here they come. Down by 16. A minute 54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Bradley
We're going to
Bozeman.
get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. throwing. Jackson. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
But they've certainly had trouble unlocking this team.
Oh, B-Weave at 2 and 6, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Connecting with Andrews.
Talent, son.
To hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
They're going forward with Dobbins.
Idiot. Idiots. Yeah, just run by your guy. Oh, nope. Didn't like that.
First down now, but that
Trying to make me go engage 8 on this bitch. Oh, look, imagine that. Lamar completing that fucking pass.
Incomplete. The Ravens moving quickly here as the clock runs. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
To the fullback.
The Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown.
Cool. No one cares.
A little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions.
No one gives a single fuck.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
J-Dunk with the win over the Broncos. I like it. No one gives a fuck.
Don't look now, but this one's back to a 1-score game.
Wow, who cares?
Let's
see.
At the end of the tunnel.
Reed Pickens.
Glimmer of hope.
Because they've got to get an onside kick and then find their way
I'll
into
take
the
it.
end zone before time
I'll
expires.
take it.
Glimmer or what's less than a glimmer?
I don't know. You're the one that knows all the big words. A sparkle? A sparkle.
Yeah, there we go. That's what we're going with.
Run it right here.
On first down.
And that's done. You're done. You're done.
Timeout, as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run again with Harris. And they'll be inside the 35.
You're done.
34-yard line.
Dub.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Are you one of those guys that's skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's trust.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys
I'll take that. That's a good solid win against a tough Ravens team. I don't care what their record is. They always play us tough every year, so
I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you
I'm happy about it. I'm happy.
So for the Steelers, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They moved to 8-1 now on the year.
No shit.
Hit the road next
No
week
shit,
for a
guys.
date with the Cleveland Browns.
Check out
Meanwhile, for the
the.
Ravens, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time.
Gary Bryant
They'll
had
be
a hell
back
of a
in
game.
action in Week 12.
I think Najee wins player of the game though for us. Well, Caleb Farley too.
Saying so long, everybody.
Caleb Farley had a hell of a game. All right, see you next week, folks. Peace out.